I think it's easy to say that we get excited when we have significant results and we're making research progress, but I think more than that I get excited to come to work and work with students, particularly undergraduate students, that they aren't getting paid to do this, they aren't getting a degree from this, they're here to work, and so that's what really gets me excited, to work alongside them and to see them grow and develop as researchers, but also academically grow as well. It became very apparent to me when I started graduate school that mentorship was going to be really important during my time here, and so that came at the research level under my PI, Dr. Vandervoort, but also just in the general atmosphere that was created at Virginia Tech and within my department. I use various cellular models to study how traumatic brain injury actually causes problems in the brain. So I study secondary cells. These cells are known as astrocytes. They're the cells responsible for keeping the brain happy, and so when there's trauma to the brain, these cells become dysfunctional. In that, we find that these cells have a particular response that we can understand and characterize and hopefully eventually be able to modulate from a therapeutic standpoint in order to be able to help better outcomes from TBI. I've had the opportunity to work both as a research and teaching assistant during my time in grad school. So I've worked mostly with first-year graduate students in our program. I've been both a teaching assistant and also an instructor for quantitative cell physiology and also organ systems physiology. So I became interested in teaching when I was an undergraduate. I had the opportunity to work with first-year students in engineering, and from there my passion developed to be in the classroom and to be teaching and learning alongside students. One of the biggest areas of personal growth that I've experienced is learning how to be a mentor, both in the classroom and also in research. I've had the opportunity to work with many students, all the way from high school up to postgraduate students, and so because of that I feel like my exposure has given me a background and an understanding of how to approach mentorship from a relational standpoint, but also from a production standpoint as well. I think when I think about my experience at Virginia Tech, the one word that comes to mind is community. I've really seen that lived out both in the lab and in the classroom and also just on Virginia Tech campus. Just seeing students work together and solve problems and to be a part of that, I think is all part of the Virginia Tech community that I've gotten to experience.